because I had to take care of my kid almost the whole day. So yeah, this this Clash of Code is meant to relax. And yeah, at first I wanted to do JavaScript, but I think today I'll just use any language and just try to solve as many problems as possible in an hour. Yeah, so if you would like to play private Clash, do let me know. If not, I'll just be doing public Clashes all the way for this hour. Yeah, I took part in Google Kickstarter like last 2 days ago. No, actually it was yesterday. Not too bad. For like 2,000 plays. Yeah, but it's like I could do better. I solved three questions, two of them partial. I'm quite sure I solved the fourth one actually, but then somehow they did not accept it. So yeah, I'll go and review it another time. And yeah, maybe I'll just share on another stream when I review my own like solution and their solution. Okay, let's see. This is like my name is but Beetle. Looks like I need to split on zeros. Need to split on non. Okay. Yeah. Looks like it's split on a symbol. But over here is split on X. That's kind of weird. Yeah, because how I know which symbol to split on? After you split on something, then you reverse the order of the words. So yeah, actually Python is good for this. It's just that I don't know what's the delimiter that you need to split on using. Yeah, here you need to split on hex. I guess I'll just assume that dash is not uh, delimiter. But why is there zero over here? Yeah. So that's the thing I need to find out. What is the delimiter for each string? Okay, so let's say we have two strings as inputs. Yeah, so it isn't the most number of characters here. One, two, three, four, five, six. This doesn't occur side by side. Oh, the delimiter is at the bottom. Okay, okay, so I got it already. So we just need to print. So this is the delimiter. I thought they didn't give the delimiter. Okay, okay. So we print this. We split by the delimiter. Okay, and then we just reverse this whole string. Okay, then we just let's put a star here. Then that will print with all spaces, and that's good enough to solve this question. Yeah, I was just trying to find out what was the delimiter, but I realized that you know, is my stream here? Yes, it's here. Okay. I just realized I did need to do the delimiter. Yeah, because they gave the delimiter already. So silly me. I was trying to figure out what was the delimiter. Okay, let's see. So that was Python. Python is quite good to use for most cases. It's the most versatile language. All right, let's go. Fastest mode. Oh, I never seen this before. X1, X2, Y1, Y2, followed by block of text n with varying lengths of characters. Obtain the substring starting from X1, Y1, ending at X2, Y2. Okay, so the first two is x1, y1 is the starting coordinates. Then x2, y2 is the ending coordinates. Okay, so 0, 0, and 3, 0. So I need to print 0, 1, 2, 3, like that. What if it spans across more lines? No. What if it spans across more lines? Do I print the whole thing out? 1, 2, 5, 5. So this one starts from here. So 1, 2 is actually line 2. 1 and line 2 starts from here, and 5, 5. So I guess you just keep printing all the way until you reach there. Actually, we can just do this dynamically because like we are given the coordinates. We are given x1 and y1. So we have a string like that. Okay. If x1 actually is y1. If y1, if I, then y1. And I smaller than y2 is the condition for, okay. So actually this row equals input will always be there. So this is the condition to scan the substring. Okay. So if I is the same as y1, then actually what I should do is I should do this. If I is y1, okay, that means it's the same as the starting row. Then we just take in the substring. We just take in this row starting from this index here, starting from x1 onwards. Else, if I is y2, actually Ruby would be also quite easy to do this, but don't want to think too much today, so I'm using Python. I could probably use JavaScript to do this also. So if it's y2, we will go all the way until the ending coordinate, so it should be like that. Okay. Else we actually just add in the whole row. Okay, so at the end of the day, we just probably just print the string s, and that should be it. Okay, there's a substring that appeared. Okay, so I realized I printed one extra u, so maybe I need to minus one here. Okay, so I'm printing the u for some reason. So maybe what I do is I just print s for each case to see what is done. So seems to me like it's 0, 1, 2, 3. It's probably just adding this one here. So okay, it means it's quite simple. It just means that if it's the same row, then we do this. If not, if start and end at same row, then add that substring. If not, we just add all the way like that. Okay, that should do the trick. Yeah, we're just missing this condition just now. Okay, so I'm missing the equal, so it means that I need to do until a plus one, because Python doesn't add the index for this last number. Okay, that's good. All right, Python rocks. Yeah, should probably do this in JavaScript to practice. You know, yeah, maybe in another script when I have like a bit more brain power to use the language. Okay, shortest mode I'll use Ruby because Ruby is better. You have discovered that enemies use a weak encryption method and you can intercept their messages. They can convert plain text characters to hexadecimal values, split the hex stream in half, interlace them. Okay, every second character is from the same string. A, B, then C and D. So it's like split. Reverse the encryption output. Okay. plain text characters to hex values and concatenate their values. And split the hex string in half and interlace. Okay, so I need to undo this interlacing step first. Whoa, 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 whoa. Undo the interlacing step. Okay, so first thing first, we get s. Okay, so maybe we just have like we get s dot uh, okay, because we want to split this in groups of two, so we just maybe do each cons. No, actually it's not each cons. We should do each slice. Each slice will give me a block of n elements each. Okay, but what if very good, then if the last one is like that, then we'll just print only one. So just do each slice too. In Python we can do slicing straight away, but Ruby doesn't have the slicing very well. So we just do the each slice too, and then we have we have like x y like that. Okay, I just want to see whether we have the oh we have this. So we have to do in terms of cars. So let's see the input string. Input was 46BE. We want to do 4B and 6E. That's correct. 4B, okay. All right, let's check this one. What's up? It looks to me like the characters will be even because hexadecimal will have two digits. So okay, so now we got the interlacing part done. So if we do the interlace, in order to undo the interlacing, like 4B, 4C interlace, we take this one. So A is the first half and B is the second half. Okay, so A plus B will be the concatenation of this. Then we convert to hex. Okay, so basically we need to split the string into slices of two again, right? Because hexadecimal, I guess they do in terms of two, right? And we yeah, so I just need to do this to two and convert back to ASCII. Yeah, so yes, we need to do this A plus B dot. We need to do each slice two again. Okay, so let's just maybe we just convert the string into just convert the string into if it's hexadecimal to integer. So let's just search Ruby hexadecimal to decimal conversion. So it's base 16. So we just need to do to I16. Let's just see whether this works. Oh no, I need to do cars again. This is a little lengthy. I wonder if Python would be able to do better. Yeah, so these are all the numbers already. Then in order to convert the integers to character, in Ruby. Okay, integer to character is, I believe, .chr. So we do this .chr. Okay, so if we were to print this, what's up? Okay, so what we need to do is to just concatenate this right now. So for each slice two, I wonder if I can, just map this. Or actually, the easiest way is to just implement a null string like that, and then we just print the null string like that. Oh, JavaScript 142, that's really, really, really very short. Wow. Oh, I'm impressed. Okay, so I mean to make it shorter, we can also do _1 _2 to indicate the first and second values respectively. I want to see JavaScript solution. Looks very, very good. Yeah, it looks good. Okay, I'm happy with this. This is 104 characters, and yeah, I think we can submit this. I'm not sure whether you can hear me. Yeah, let me check my sound. Yep, I can hear myself. Oh, nice. Filter x I percent 2 equals to v equals v. Oh, wow. So he did all the even positions, even and odd positions. He did this to get the two strings, join them together, and then he replaced anything with any character two. So he replaced in terms of two using regex. It's like the each slice two in Ruby. So he replaced every two characters. Okay, the global search with this function, which is called x maps to string from childcode pass in x16. So this basically converts it to hexadecimal, and then from childcode then converts it to character. This is actually very elegant, I would say. He also converted the string into an array just using this. Very impressive. I'm just going to follow him because I'm trying to learn JavaScript, so this will help a lot. Yeah, but Ruby no doubt is beats hands down. You see, you can just do each slice to. I just wonder if Python would be better. So this splits them into two strings. Okay, combine the two strings together and then convert the encryption using hexadecimal back to the character. All right, let's not waste time. Today is a speed run day, so I'll use whatever method that comes to my mind the fastest. Yeah. Do let me know if you have any language you want to see. I know how to code in C++, Python, Ruby. Still learning JavaScript, but that should be another stream. But yeah, shortest mode probably is Ruby. So degree of one angle in a regular polygon with n sides, find n. Degree. Okay, so we are given the angle and then we need to find n. So we just need to find the formula degree of interior angle polygon. So I'm sure there's a math like n minus 2 divided by 180 or something like that, or 360 divided by n minus 2. Can't remember what's the formula, but interior angle. Here, n minus 2 times 180. So it means that given the angle, you divide by 180, a plus 2, you will get the answer already. So, get s to I, okay, divided by 180. Okay, the problem is if I do this, uh, Ruby is going to uh, okay, actually, I should do the other way around, right? I should do 180 degrees. This is equals to 60. So it means that n minus 2 Oh, sorry, this is the sum of interior angles. I want just the interior angle itself. I need to divide by n also. Yeah, I need to divide by n. So it's actually n minus, let me just write it down here. N minus 2. So the total in sum of interior angles is n minus 2 times 180. And then I divide by n in order to get the answer. Like maybe it's called answer k. So in order to get n, so it will be n minus 2 times 180 equals to kn. Okay, kn 180n minus, let's do some math. Okay, equals to kn, kind of. So I guess this would be 180 minus k times n equals to 360. So it means that n equals to 360 divided by 180 minus k. So I think it's fine because n is a number. So get s to I. So what I need to do is to print, okay, 360 divide, oh, 21, wow, divided by 180 minus k. Yeah, I mean, it seems to me that this is the formula. Yeah, I don't think I can do any better than that. This is the formula itself already. And I don't see any potential to shorten it. I mean, unless I do p equals to 180, then p times 2, but that doesn't help much. Yeah, I mean, I cannot also simplify this anymore. Yes, there's this term here that is unknown. So, yeah, that's good enough. 21 is probably the correct one. Yeah, I think he probably will have the same code as me. Yeah, same code. All right, let's not waste time. Let's see how many problems you can solve in 1 hour. Yeah. You know, if y'all would like to, I mean, although I'm not doing a private clash right now, you can feel free to join my public clash if you like to play the same problem as me. Of course, if there's more requests to do private clashes, I'm actually open to do private clash. Yeah, but today is just meant to de-stress for me. So I'm just going to do as many problems as I can. this this is actually part of my, like, it's actually quite relaxing for me to do Clash of Code. I actually like Clash of Code a lot. Yeah. Just recently, like yesterday, I did Google Kickstart. That was harder. Yeah, I'm still not that good at it, but I will get better. Yeah, someday I hope to solve all four problems in Google Kickstart. Then I'll try Google Code Jam. Yeah, but for now, Clash of Code is quite fun. All right, you have some alcohol solution, but you don't know its concentration. Okay, you take out some of the solution, measure its mass and volume. Find the volume concentration with these two measurements. 1 gram 0.79. Okay, mass of solution in grams, volume of solution in millimeters. Okay, so it's either this or this. The volume of line 1 is the volume of concentration of alcohol in percent, rounded to the nearest integer with the percent sign. I don't get the question actually. You have some alcohol, but you don't know its concentration. Okay, so there's some water. Oh, so it's a mixture of water and alcohol. I see. So there's a mass of the solution here, and there's a volume. So the difference between them is 0.21 grams per ml. So basically, any difference between the second value and the first value, and then I just divide by 0.21 grams, I guess. So this will give me the, I would say this would give me the volume of alcohol. Yeah. So let's just print this here just to see what it gives me. So it's 450. So 450 divided by 600. Okay, this one, I guess I can just times 100 divided by 600 times 100 divided by volume. Because it's a float already, I can do this. Okay, then I probably just I need to round this one. So do I round it to the, yeah, I need to round to the, so I have this, okay, and then I just need to print the, so I need to convert this to a string. Okay, or what I can do is I can do this percent e, and I do a escape character percent, I guess, or is it this way? Okay, let's try doing this like that, see whether it works. This is like f string, right? Okay, let's just try doing this first. Okay, so this works. I think this is the escape character 4%. Or is it percent is escape character? Ah, yes. Yeah, so this should be good. I'm just using a difference 0.21. Okay, yep, solved. The difference is just 0.21. For every difference in volume, you can get the alcohol. You can get the alcohol volume. Then you just, to get the percentage, you divided by V, which is total volume. Then it becomes 100%. Okay, there's a math question. I don't know why today there's so many math questions, but you know, whatever. Oh, Sylphs. He's a very good Clash player. So far in the games I play with Sylphs, I don't think I've won a single one. Yeah, he's really very good. He or she is really very good. I have not seen him in real person or heard. Okay, series of data, you must plot a histogram. Okay, n number of values, n sample values separated by spaces like 1 and 8. Then you do a star star. Okay, this seems like that's a counting problem, right? And uh, looks like just a counting problem. Uh, yes. Okay, so I just need to count all of them. Yeah, yeah. So this is called the array D, and then I just, okay. So let's just print D to see whether it's 1 and 8. So make sure you're very cool. I think it's called tally counts. Oh, sorry, it's called tally. Oh, Ruby tally function. List.tally. Yeah, so I can use tally to just get the counts directly. So for each of the keys, we can get. So this will be my dictionary. So right. So if there's nothing there, then it'll be zero, right? So Ruby check if key exists in dictionary in a hash. They call it hash in Ruby. Yeah. Section dot key question mark. Okay. Access hash Ruby default value. I'm pretty sure there's a way to do a default value in Ruby, or I could just instantiate the hash with a default value. It is taking too much time. I mean, I could do this in dot fetch. Yeah, I can do a dot fetch, and then if let's say it doesn't have, then it will return back. So what we do is like that 1 to 9 dot each. Okay, and then basically each x. Or I mean, we could also do like for I in 1 to 9. Yeah, but this is Ruby syntax. Yeah, so we can do this, and then we can just print x. Okay, okay, so it's like this percent %d. So we'll print out x here, and then we'll also plus, we'll add in, like, we'll add in the star times big dot fetch x. If nothing, then is 0. Let me just try. Yeah. So yeah, I think there might be a faster way because Seops usually did it in 1 minute with Ruby. Let's see what Seops did. I mean, you can also do an array with 9 columns, and then after that, oh, he just did count. Very nice. Not too sure why he need to use $1, but oh, okay, I get it. He's doing like a character from 1 to 9, and then he just mapped the character plus dot dot. This is like even shortest mode style. And then since there's only one line, he just do dollar under dollar, what do you call that, dollar backwards, which or dollar less than. This means input global variable. Just read the line, then plus the count. Very nice. Yeah, I mean, I did by tally, which was a little bit more confusing, I guess. You could also do by a non-tally method, which is just the counting method. C++, yeah, it's basically, this is what he also did by the mapping method. And then he looked through all his uh, okay, so basically he has a sample value. Max I is this one. Okay, so he has a dictionary with maximum, but actually he didn't need to do that because the maximum is 9. Yeah, but he just catered for the case where it's more than 9. Yeah. Oh, but he already hard coded max I is 9 here, so what's the point of this? Yeah, so this was redundant. Yeah, then he basically looked through, and all I is probably the array that stores the sample value. So this is actually really all he needed to do was to have a vector. He didn't need this. Yeah, I guess he thought that there might be more than 9 values. That's why he used a map. Yeah. So basically, this is doing the count in the for loop. This is more efficient actually. Okay, let's try again. What's this? All right, what problem will it be? Let me just close this tab. So looks like, yeah, should be quite fast. Clash of Code usually starts very fast, so give it about 10 to 15 seconds. I think we will be able to enter another clash. Fastest mode. Abbreviate the given text by replacing every string surrounded by. Oh, nice. Yeah, actually, Ruby is a great way to do this. So I mean, we can use regex. We can find all the matching pairs. Okay, so we can have a get s, and then we can do regex match with this regex. Suddenly can't remember. I think the way to do it is to do a search. Match will match one, but I remember there's a, can't remember the function already because it's been a while since I did this. But there's a way to group all of them into a string of occurrences. ruby match regex, or is it find or search? Dot find. I think it's dot find. Oh no, I think it's a dot find. Return all occurrences of regex. Dot scan. Yes, that's the one. Dot scan. Okay, so message is this. Okay, so message dot scan. Okay, and we scan in the regex. We scan in this uh, dot, and then we plus. Okay, and then we want to do it in a non-greedy manner. So we do a question mark. The other way to do this would be to ensure that there's no. You can also ensure that there's no back and a forward inside, but we can also do it in a non-greedy manner. Okay, so let's just print out whatever that they scan here. It should print out whatever acronym here, like IMO and LL. Okay, very good. So we can then replace this with the okay. So we can then replace this dot g sub. It's called g sub. We can do g sub in place also. Okay, g sub. Uh, we call this x. G sub the x. Okay, and then we need to do some particular mapping here. So like x, we can. Okay, let's just do this in terms of like that, and we see whether it takes away the. I want to print the message. See that it takes away the brackets. Okay, so this minus one cannot. It must be minus two. Yeah. So this just removes the thing. So what I need to do is I need to then split this. Okay. And after I split this, okay, I just need to map. Uh, I will need to map only the first digit. So I just map x. I mean, it's quite, we just call it y. We just map with the first index. And then at the end of the day, after we map, we need to join. So we can join by doing this. So if we do this, we should join everything by the first letter of JavaScript. Very impressed. Yeah, so yeah, that should be it. And yeah, that's how we do it in Ruby. I think it should be correct. I mean, I didn't really check much, but let's just check this JavaScript code. Oh, actually, I think gsub accepts a regex also in Ruby. I could have just done this, and then yeah, substring one dot split map a zero. Yeah, exactly the same. So I think Ruby replace also accepts a regex. Yeah, you can also do a regex. Yeah. And then over here, the problem is that replace this part here must be a string. So unless we do a function here, where yeah, like what he did in JavaScript, I think you do the exact same thing. You do a function here, and the function uh, takes in this parameter that it needs to replace, and then you take away the the brackets, okay, and then you map only the first letters for each. So I think I got it right, although it's not really showing on the. I think it's yeah, I got it right. I just share my code. All right, maybe I just play one or two more clashes. Velcro, very interesting. Like how JavaScript can be so short. Okay, then let's just launch it. Yeah, shortest mode. Okay, so I guess I'll use Ruby. Can you help them create a converter to Arabic numerals? So this is a Roman to decimal. This is the Roman digits. Okay, I want to convert it to decimal. So it's like if the number is smaller than this, like if the number is smaller, like on the left here, if the number is smaller, I should subtract it. And then if the number is bigger, I mean, it just gave me like that. Oh, because these are the potential strings that could be used. Yeah, but he didn't cover everything though. Yeah. So I guess first I need to do is I need to sub all these things, and then after I sub finish, I just need to add all this together. Okay, so I guess the first thing we need to do is we need to map this. Okay, so maybe we just call it dictionary. So let's just see the root. So actually, what Ruby may not be the shortest here because the hash itself is can be long. Yeah, I mean I need to do an equal dash like that. Can I do a dot dot? I could write it as I can do a dot dot also. I can do a hash like that. Okay, that would be good. So I have to map this to so I have to map. I thinking maybe a hash may not be the best way to do it. Can I do a zip in Ruby? I think I can do a zip in Ruby. The Ruby zip function which merges things together. A dot zip b. So no, my A will be this. I do at the bottom first. 4, 9, 40, 90, 400, 900. Okay, then 1, 5, 10, 50, 100, 500, 1000. A dot zip IV X XL XC CD CN. I guess I need to put a bracket here. Okay, then I guess I do a dot each XY. I just want to see what this will come up with. You should print out all the mappings one by one. Print out all the mappings one by one. So yeah, for IX, but here one becomes nil. Well, I forgot to do the rest. Forgot to do this. IV. Okay, this is a little lengthy. Maybe I'll do it one line. IV X L C E N. I'll just do this. And this should give me each of the characters. I don't know, can you all see this? Can you see? I think y'all can see my stream. So yeah, you can see that this maps to the letter appropriately. Okay, so what I need to do is I should take the stream. So once I map this zip, okay, dot each, okay, xy, r dot sub. Okay, so if let's say there is, okay, so first I will do a count. So we have a total. Maybe we have a total over here. Total equals 0. So r dot g sub this total plus equals to r dot count x times y. Then r dot g sub. Then I'll just print out the total. No implicit conversion of integer into string. Oh, sorry, this is the other way around. So count y and then I times x, which is the number here. So basically, what it does is it counts every occurrence of this in in the string, and then it just multiplies by its value. And I calculate this total here. Okay, so the first test case I got 23 is actually vi, it's supposed to be 6. So let's just print t to see what's going on. 8, 17, 7. How did I get 8 here? Maybe I print out more, print x, y, t, just to see what's going on. For iv, 8. Maybe I had to print out r to see how the string goes. String is vi, then I is subbed away, then v is sub. So why is it 8 though? Just like, okay, let's also print out r dot count y just to see why is it counting, how many is it counting. So it counts 2. And what is my y here? My y is iv. Oh, hmm. Oh, I get it. Yeah, count just counts the characters. It doesn't like do a substring count in Ruby. It's different from the count in it's different from the count in Python. Yeah, Python you will do a substring count, but in Ruby if you count like this, you will you will basically count each character one at a time. Yeah, so we have to do substring count. We cannot do this. Yeah, looks like we have to do a scan. Yeah, we have to scan this. Now this is 6. So this is correct already. So this G sub was just meant to take away all occurrences of it. So this is 171. Wow, look at this. Poll is 104. Oh, Velcro is not bad. Yeah, I think he did some manipulation of this. If not, it couldn't be so short. Yeah. So yeah, I'm actually kind of happy with this because I just wanted this to be a speed run. I don't want to spend too much time shortening it. Let's just see how he did it. Oh, good luck with the stream, John C. Yeah, I saw your comment. Thanks, Valcaro. Are you in the stream? Yeah. Wow, this is. I'm sorry. Actually, I would like to comment on how this works, but I realized that I don't understand it. So if you're on the stream, you can comment on how this works. But I just take it that this is like doing the pre-processing for the Roman numerals, and this is doing the substitution, I guess. I know this is the input. Yeah. Okay, I guess I can do two more. Yeah. So yeah, if you are in the same room as me, you can let me know as well. Yeah, because it's kind of, I do read the chat, so I cheated. It is copied from. Oh, nice. I don't even understand what that code does. I have no idea what the code does. But, but wow, that was really short. I have to give it to you. I think one day I probably won't learn Perl because I think Perl is a bit hard to understand. But I do want to learn Bash one day. So yeah, after I finish learning JavaScript, I will learn Bash. So let's do a few more games. Yeah, come on, we can do it. We can do it. The aim today is a speed run. Yeah. Oh, Sales is here. Hi again, Sales. I wonder if you're in the stream, but yeah, regardless, let's go. Determine if there's a right angle. Okay, so we have x and y coordinates, and the name of the vertex one is a right angle. Oh, okay, so there's a name and there's two x and y coordinates. I need to figure out whether there's a right angle. Great. If the triangle is not okay, let's use Python now. I mean, we use Ruby just now. So we have p, x, and y. Okay, and how do I tell whether there's a right angle? Um, I mean, one way is to use some trigonometry to find out the angle, and I know there's a sine rule. Yeah, I guess using the sine rule should be able to, like, a over sine a equals b over sine b. Yeah. Oh, I guess I could also use Pythagoras theorem, because like if the two sides add together gives me, I can also use Pythagoras theorem to find out whether it's a right angle, right? Two sides squared give me this, then it's a right angle. And we already know the sides. So okay, so over here, so the angle that subtends the two smaller sides will be the side with the right angle. Okay, so it's Pythagoras theorem. Yeah, I was thinking of using the a over sine a equals b over sine b, but Pythagoras theorem will be easier here. Okay, so only right angle triangles can fulfill the Pythagoras theorem law. So actually what we can do here is we just need to store in this. So we have a triangle, it's called T. Okay, so T, maybe we store it still thinking whether I want to store it in a dictionary or a list. I think a list is fine. So, rather than doing append, we can also do this, like pxy. Okay, so we do a length. Okay, so I in range 3. Well, actually, I know since it's a triangle, I can just, there's only 3 points, right? So t0, 0, minus t. Okay, so let's do t10 squared plus t0 1 minus t 10 11 squared. So this will tell me the, okay, then I need to square root it. So so this will tell me the side of A. Okay, Then I'll do the side for B and the side for C as well. So B will be this, C will be this. B will be, I guess, well, actually it's not 0 and 1. This actually should be maybe 2, because this is the y coordinate and this is the x coordinate the other side. So I did 0, 1 already. 0 and 1. Then I need to do 1 and 2. And then I need to do compare 2 and 1. This will tell me the 3, 2 and 0. This will tell me the three sides of the triangle, or their lengths. Okay, so if, okay, then we go to the crux. If A times B equals to C, that means the side C is the longest. Okay, then I guess I will need to print a side. So if side C is the longest, that means it's the third point that is between points 2 and 0. So it means that it will be point 1 that is the longest, because 1 will subtend both. So 0 and 2, the number that's not here will be printed. So you print 1. So in this case, 1 means you print T, 1, 0, yeah, because that's P. Else, if it's A plus C, that means B is the longest and you print 0. Okay, and then lastly, if A is the biggest, and I'll print the last side. I'll print T20. Then else prints printer underscore. So let's try this. Okay, so there seems to be some issue here. Let's just print ABC to find out whether I did my calculation correctly. 1.41, 1.41. So I supposed to get 0, 0 to 1, 1 is 0, 0 to 1, 1. Yeah, it's supposed to be 1.4. That's correct. 1.4, 1.42. This is a right angle triangle. But I guess A squared plus B squared times C squared, 242. So actually, oh, I see why. I mean, because it's not, it's a float, you see. So when there's a float, they didn't round this. So yeah, I probably need to round this. So maybe, you know, maybe I should round all this to an appropriate number, like maybe I round to 5 decimal places. Yeah, then when I do the equals, because of the floating point error here, it's not equal. But I guess if I round to 5 decimal places, it should work. Let's try again. Oh, no, no, no. That means the rounding is not done here. The rounding is done later. How about this? Epsilon. Yeah, this is how we compare floating point numbers. Oh, I wonder how sales did so fast. Amazing. So we have an epsilon here. Maybe I just call it epsilon is 1e8, maybe 1e minus 8. Let's try again. Oh, why is it taking so long? Okay, so now it's working already. Yeah, so it turns out the floating point number, the comparison made it fail just now. So actually, it turns out that maybe I didn't need to square it after all. Yeah, because you see, I squared here again, so I could jolly well just take away the square root, and then I just reduce this to a, b, and c. I'm not sure why. Yeah, maybe I should do that because the square root is not necessary. It just complicates stuff. I realize. I guess I'm going to square it again over here, right? I don't need. Oh, something's wrong with my computer. You see, it's not loading. Yeah. Let's try to let's save this code. Refresh my browser again. Reload. Something's wrong with my browser, I guess. Reload. Reload the matrix. No, incidentally, there's a matrix figure here. Yeah, can't believe I got stumped at this problem so long. Yeah, three people have solved it already. And I'm trying to speed run this. I guess people are speed running it faster than my speed run. Yeah, so there are pros out there, everyone. There's pros out there. I think my internet connection officially is has taken a hit. Hey, what's wrong with you, coding thing? I don't. Do you face issues with the website as well? Is it like rather slow today? Because you see, uh, it's not loading for me. I mean, they did say that it's loading, but it's still at the loading screen. Oh, finally. Okay. Okay, I guess we can try to see whether it works now. Okay, I think this should work because I gave it an epsilon of. Uh, oh, not right. Okay, so I guess I'll implement what I said just now. I'll just remove away the square root. Okay, and then I just make this a plus b and c. So this will take away all the issues of the decimal points. Okay, let's try this not right again. Unmatch. Oh, it's still not. Oh wait, there's an unmatch. I need to remove this as well. Yeah, so it looks like the decimal place with even if eight decimal five, even if eight decimal places, it still didn't work. I think this should work. Yeah, I'm just gonna submit. It's a bit slow to do these test cases here. I think this is right. Using Pythagoras theorem to find out uh, whether a triangle is right angle. So I think this. Yeah, I don't know whether is it my connection or is Coding Game's connection, but it's a little slow today compared to the previous few days. All right, let's take a look at Oxido's code. See how they did it so fast. Wow, it's like amazingly fast. Like 4 minutes to solve this question already. I would really like to load the code. All right, he did the same method as me, but he did it really fast. He coded this whole thing in 5 minutes. I see self solution. I think everyone will do the Pythagoras method. I think if I did the A divided by sine A, B divided by sine B, maybe I will run into decimal errors when like comparing the decimals. Maybe it will run into decimal errors. I'm not sure about it. Maybe. Wow. Sure, taking a long time to load this. Okay, I mean back 20 years ago, this is already considered fast. Back when you used the dial-up connection, I guess expectations have increased over the years. W1 dot 2 plus W A B C equals to W. Okay, yeah, so he did the for loop method, but essentially it's the same thing to just find out whether you fulfill the a square plus b square equals c square criteria for your Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so yeah, wow, look at that connection. Okay, so let's just maybe try to do one last problem. Probably will call it a day for today. Yeah, actually, I do really share link. Oh, you like to do private? I'm okay to do private. Okay, I mean we can do one or two privates before I leave. But let's just hope. Is it the same for you guys? Is it the same that it's so laggy, or it's just for me only? I'm not too sure why is it like that. Maybe they're having a lot of like people using the server right now. Yeah, I'm flexible. Oh, it's just me. Oh, okay. I think maybe there's something wrong with my connection today. Okay, let's try it. Let's. Oh, okay, it's loaded. It's loaded. Yeah, maybe it's because I'm streaming. Yeah, then it eats up the bandwidth. Yeah. Okay. Competes. Yeah. Someday I have to do the optimization problems because in my I think all of y'all have an achievement map, and in my achievement map, I'm lacking a lot in the optimization area because I don't really do optimization much. Yeah. So yeah, someday I'm gonna have to do that. Yeah. And what's wrong coding game? Okay, finally loaded. I think it's just me today. That, that that's what you say. It's just me that has such a slow speed. But yeah. Okay, I think I'll do a private clash. I'll do all modes. Usually when I do private, I tend to do shortest because usually when I stream, I play people who like to do shortest mode, and I think it's also quite interesting to see like all the language hacks you can use to solve a problem. And yeah, shortest mode is really it challenges you to think of not only the most efficient way to solve it, but also to utilize any known programming tricks to shorten your code. Not like it will be used to do production code. I mean, you usually want your production code to be simple, but it'll be used to do generic code. Sorry, not generic code. You'll be used to do like code golf kind of stuff. Okay, so this is the Clash link. All right, feel free to join. There's no language restriction. There's no mode restriction as well. Yeah, if you want, we can do shortest. Yeah, but I already set this to be all. So yeah, for this we can do all. Yeah. Hey, hi, Elite. I stream a bit later today because actually I wanted to stream earlier at like 4 to 6 p.m. my timing, GMT plus 8. Um, but things cropped up. Yeah, I needed to help to take care of my need to take care of my kid. So yeah, stream later. Oh, Elite, you also face the same issue that it's a bit slow. Yeah, I think it is a bit slow today for me. Yeah. But anyway, final Spartan, I just saw your follow. Thanks so much. Yeah. Okay, so let's rock. Elite, are you joining? Or you are just watching for today? It's not shortest mode yet, but it could be shortest mode in the next few rounds. Uh, I was just doing Clash of Code in any language today. Supposed to be JavaScript, but I'm really tired, so I'm just using any language that I'm familiar with, so that it uses less brain power. But yeah, so far, oh, link. Hold on, let me paste the link again. Do join. This is any mode, so yeah. Later we can do shortest for those interested. Yeah, don't mind the lag. Yeah, I guess you can use the lag as a way to interaction time. I guess. Yeah, just have to there's this saying, when life gives you lemons. Actually, I don't really like lemonade, but do something useful with it. So yeah, if it's taking very long to code, then you can just use the time to rest and relax, I guess. The same thing happened yesterday when I was doing Google Kickstart. When I submitted my solution for the judge to process the problem, the judge took like 20 minutes for the feedback. But thankfully, I solved it. I really moved on to another problem because I saw it was so laggy. Yeah, then they extended the time by 1 hour. Yeah, but, yeah, I did like two and a half problems out of four. I think next time, the next the next Google Kickstart, I'll try to aim for three solved problems out of four. Yeah, slowly increase. I'm still not very familiar with the last problem yet. The problem four is the hardest. Yeah, but I think the first three should be doable for me. If this was fastest mode, I would probably have lost already. Like I spent 2 minutes loading this thing and it's not loaded yet. Okay, let's just delete this. First 20 problems. Sorry, which problems are you talking about? Okay, let's try to code this problem without even testing the test cases, and then just click submit and see what happens. Because given the lag, I can't even. I think it will take ages for me to run the test case. So after I code, I just click submit. I see whether it works or not. In the solution. Okay, I have no idea what they want me to do. Most jutro ta dama da totru zejom. Most jutro ta dama da. Okay, this doesn't really even, odd, or never. Never odd or even. Never odd or even. Some men interpret nine memos. Some men interpret nine memos. But why this one is, I mean, if we follow the same pattern, never odd or even, it should be taught to most. Yeah, I'm not sure why that one didn't do it correctly. Like lame. Is the number important? One, two. No, it's just a number of word. Mr. Owl ate my worm. Mr. Owl ate my metal worm. I don't get it. Okay, do geese see God? Do geese see God? I guess we start at the smallest letter. Does it have to do with word length? Yeah, I guess it might have something to do with word length. I'm just tempted to think like you start from here, then some men interpret, then you jump back here again, nine members. Like here, never, odd, or even. I mean, I can solve it like that. But once we come to here, like dot two, most, here, this is a mess. Yeah, this is a mess. Yeah, this is a mess. Yeah. Yes, I can't speed run this, right? This will take a while. Mr. Owl ate my metal worm. I think it has something to do with the number of words. I see if it's four words and this one is four words. Oh no, no, no. Actually, even if it's four words, it's different. See, this is never odd or even. It's also not the right order. Wow, 100%. Very good. Even, odd, or never. Even, odd, or never. Uh, ate my metal worm. I mean, they can't expect us to interpret the sentence, can they, right? You try again, Elite. I'm pretty sure you can join the clash. I mean, mine took 3 minutes to load. I'm sure if you leave it there, it will probably load after a while. Yeah, it will probably load after a while, I guess. I can solve two out of six cases using this method. You start from the backward, then you jump one, they keep jumping, then you start from the second backward, and then you jump. I can solve two out. Then this do this C got do gis C got doesn't really make any sense to me how they sorted this. First, this got C do D G S G O E E. Mm, does it have to do with the length of the word? It's the length of the word, then this has four letters, two letters, three, five letters. It's four letters, three letters, nine letters, four, three, nine, four, five. I'm sure there's an easy way to solve this that I don't see it right now. I'm sure there's an easier way. Okay, let's try to think in the minds of someone who has solved this already and think, you know, how are we able to get 100%? All right. Sorry, I didn't mean to look at your profile. Just thinking in the minds of someone who have already solved this problem. I would think that okay, this problem is pretty simple. This problem is mm, okay. Let's try the letters. 2 3 3 2 5 4. Two, two, three. No, it's not like that. Oh, yes, it's a palindrome. Yeah, Mr. Owl do this. We got. Oh, so we need to form the letter in the palindrome. I see. Okay, so I guess I'll just take the input. Okay, so input dot split. Okay, I do this input dot split. Do gc got. Okay, we have an array. Okay, I guess we have many ways of putting this in palindrome. This is so difficult. Yeah, I mean, even okay now that I see it's a palindrome, yeah, I have to then construct all the possible ways of doing this. Yeah, shuffle array. You know what? Let's try this. Let's try randomly and see whether we can, can we solve this using Monte Carlo approach. Okay, I think we can. So like while one, okay, random dot shuffle array. Okay, let's not do the while first. We just print this first. Print random dot shuffle d. Okay, should be working. D equals input dot split. Okay, I guess random dot shuffle doesn't return anything. So we should random dot shuffle and then I should print d again. Okay, very good. So while one, okay, we random shuffle. Okay, d dot replace. Okay, let's just make sure that doesn't this object has no replace. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to convert this to. Then I don't need to. I will just need to convert my d. Okay, d dot join. Okay, so in Python it's like that. So this is like that. So we have this string called x. If x equals to x, then we break. Yeah. So this is the Monte Carlo approach to solve it. Just keep randomizing it, and then after that, uh, we just need to print the random shuffle array. There we go. Monte Carlo works for this because it's only five or six. What do y'all do? Yeah, also did a Monte Carlo, right? Just do a shuffle. This does by all permutations. Oh, elite, you join in at 10 minutes and you solve at 10 minutes 30 seconds. Oh, nice. A dot join is a dot join dot reverse. Very good. Onion. Split permutation dot find. Oh, I didn't know Ruby had this permutation thing. They find whether A is underscore is joined by a null, and then you check whether A is A dot reverse. Okay, let me just search Ruby computation. Nice. Oh, this is a very neat set of code. I mean, you can use iter tools in Python to solve. Oh, that was quite cool. That was quite cool. All right. Let's see. I think we have enough people to do another private game. Yeah. Okay. This time around we do shortest mode. Okay. This is Elite's favorite. Elite and Alnion's favorite. Yeah. Haven't seen you all in the stream for a while. Yeah. Actually, it's also my fault because I haven't been streaming at the right timing for a while because like due to personal constraints. Yeah, I just stream whenever I can. Yeah. But yeah, Clash of Code is still very fun for me. And when I have more bandwidth, I shall continue learning the JavaScript way of doing Clash of Code. Just not today. Today I'm not in the mood to learn a new language. Ah, yeah, yeah, you can use JavaScript. Then I'll learn from your code. But I'm just not really in the mood to code a new language right now. A bit tired. So I'll use languages I'm very familiar with. So, actually, I realized programming languages is just like normal speaking languages. It affects your way of thinking. Like if you code in C++, you would like to do for loops all the time. If you code in Python, you want to do list comprehensions all the time. You code in Ruby, yeah, you probably want to use maps all the time because map is so convenient. Yeah, you code in JavaScript is like in between everything, but not really anything. Yeah. JavaScript is like a C++ trying to be Python, but failed at being Python. What's the Wolffian hypothesis? Yeah. In fact, actually, the way you code stuff uh, affects the way you solve problems. Yeah. So, like the more fine-grained details you need to do for your language, the way you solve problems will be also the fine-grained stuff. Yeah. But if you use more like Python, Ruby, the way you solve problems will be like, is there an inbuilt function that I can use? Yes, yes, correct. Your native language shapes your thought process. Yeah, guess what's my native language? Guess what language I started with? About 10 years ago, I used to do competitive programming when I was still in school. Yeah. But I stopped. Yeah. So now I'm trying to get back again. Yeah. All right, you do not like to waste time when you unlock a combination lock. Find the shortest number of moves for each rotating disk to unlock. Padlock and rotating disk of hand values. You can move rotating disk in two directions, up and down. Oh, this looks like a optimization problem, the kind that Google Kickstart will kind of ask. Padlock size n digits d corresponding to padlock value, and padlock password. Also, actually, it's pretty simple. Yeah, I overestimated this problem. Yeah, it's just basically finding the difference between the two digits. I mean, and if the difference is like 9, then we take 10 minus the number. Yeah, so uh, first we map all to integers. Actually, should I map to integers or to strings? Mm, Still be conflicted here. Um, Maybe I map to string. Do I even need to map at all? Let's see whether it works if I just split like that. I mean, I can't do this, right? I need to map something, right? So I don't want to map to integer because if not, I will lose the leading zeros. Yeah, I can map to string as well like that. Yeah, but I think the dd dot split will be much shorter if I were to use by Ruby. This should be much shorter if I use this dd dot split and put SAB 0912. So okay, so actually what we can do next is a dot zip b dot each. Actually, we can just map. Oh wait, but this is too. I guess it's fine. Yeah, we can map this XY pair to a single digit, and we just print out like that. Yeah. So uh, What we want to map is we want to map x dot to int, y dot to int. Okay, so we have two numbers, 0 and 9. We want to find the difference between them. So uh, I was just wonder whether I need to do 2i or I can just subtract. Character subtract. I don't think Ruby supports character subtract like C, so maybe I'll just map first just to be safe. So I just need to find the difference between this. X dot to I minus y dot to I. Okay, let's just say we do the absolute value like that. Oh no! If I need to do this, I need to do like chars in order to map. Then I rather do this. Rather do this. This will probably make it into a dictionary already. Make it the multiple arrays already. Oh, split is not able to map like that. I mean, I can do it the long way also. I can do it like this. I can do it like that. Oh yeah, maybe I can just do it like that. It's no such file. Okay, let's see whether I can print A and B into a list. That's my aim. Okay, x dot split. Yeah, I think it's maybe I can do the map here. If I split, yeah, I get three chunks. Then I map this. I guess I need to do a star here, but I cannot star two of them because I only can star one. You know what? Let's just do this, and then I'll just. I guess I could take one and subtract the other one. I'll just do the characters method. It's probably the easiest rather than doing the array method. Undefined method absolute. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't do it in array. I should do it in a bracket like that. Okay, so I need to print this out. Maybe I should use put s. Yeah, so this will print out the absolute difference between the first number and the second number. Now I want to experiment. Can I take away the 2i? Can Ruby do the, yeah, Ruby can't as what I remembered. Okay, so you can't do this. So now I already found the absolute value between these two, and then I'll just need to do the maximum value between two different things. So this one and, okay, so this will be a, and then 10 minus a, and then we take the minimum. So it's either going up, going one round, or going the other way. But either way, you find the way that is the shortest by doing this. Because if you do 10 minus a is like turning anti-clockwise. If you do this is turning clockwise, the log. So it's like 0 to 9 this clockwise. If you go anti-clockwise, you just do 10 minus a, which means if the difference is 9, 10 minus 9 is 1. So it means from 0, you can go backwards to 9. Yeah, so this is exactly what this code does. I map it like that, and I print with a space. So the other way that I can shorten my code is because I only use x and y once. I can just do underscore one and underscore two like that. Yeah. And actually, what I can do is I can also do digits instead of class. I wonder if digits works. No, it's not because it's a string. There's no thing for digits in the string. Yeah, I think this is my attempt at shortest mode, and I think this is quite short already. It's probably short enough for me. I think I I'm happy with it. It's short enough. Okay, so this is 85. All right, let's try doing in Python to see whether I can get it any shorter. So we have input, input, input. So I equals input. This is shorthand, so we can just take in I. Okay, so A B C equals to map int. Okay, I don't really want to map in for this, so maybe I B A equals to I A equals input. I oh gosh, leave me alone. Okay, correct. All right. Okay, so in Python zip AB, so we can print this zip AB. So this will print out everything. Okay, very good. So actually what we can do is we can print. Okay, we can print star something. Separation equals to nothing. So so when we print this, this array will be the zip AB. So for xy in this x minus y. So let's just try printing x minus y to see whether we can concatenate it. Looks like actually Python will be much longer because of the brackets. I mean, dot to I in Ruby is really very short. So, I mean, we can do exactly the same thing. We do the absolute value like that. Okay, but the only thing is that I cannot do like an assignment like this. So it will have to be like that, and it will have to be like that. It's actually going to be quite long because I have to do all the cases. I have to do plus 10 and minus 10. Plus, yeah, so Python code is 128 characters because I cannot do my assignment inside the I cannot do my assignment inside the array. So yeah, this Ruby is still better for me. Yeah, 85 characters. So it's submitting. So yeah, 85 with Ruby. Yeah. Oh wow, 85 JavaScript with with math. It's read line, okay. Shortcut to do all the read lines. Read line, then After that, you also do a read line here, and then you do another read line. So your final read line is the last one. You replace each character with the minimum of L equals absolute A I plus plus I 0. So L is the absolute of this minus X. Yeah, so you take the absolute difference between the two numbers and n minus L. Oh, I didn't know JavaScript could do like an assignment inside the main function, but I guess it can. I mean, if this is the parameter of the function, you can do it. Python, you can't really do this. It will give you a runtime error in Python. Yeah. One thing I'm wondering is why do you need to do this with math over here? Yeah, your native language is math. Of course. Yeah, you're quite good at math on your. Why do you need this math here? Why do you need with math here? Yeah. If you could explain why, that would be helpful, because I don't know why you need to do this here. Oh, okay. If you don't do the with math, you can so because it's shorter. Actually, it's shorter if you just use math.min and math.absolute, right? You only use it twice. The with math has an additional character. Oh yeah, because math dot is five. Yeah, five. Yeah, it's the same length. Oh, 58. Oh, I forgot you can do by bytes. Yeah, then it'll be all in characters already. Yes. I miss out this part. I was trying to do it that way. Yeah. You do in bytes, you can already save, and then you print out dot min. Oh, when you do like this, it won't print out a new line, right? Sorry, it won't print out a new line at the end of it. That's pretty smart, yeah. Because I had to do this extra step here. Whereas if you just do this code, you just push this to the output global character, you can afford to just push digit by digit. Hmm. Yeah, indeed. Okay, let's see Hydrazer. Very nice. You could shorten this by taking away the brackets and using the backslash. Yeah, but if not, this is quite quite concise. And you map this thing with X and I. Okay, so based on the index, yeah, you take the other array B. Very nice. Cut C, also using a zip. Okay, and yeah, this is the same as what I did for Python. Because Python, you cannot do your assignment operator inside, so you have to do all three situations. Oh, but you did it much shorter than me. Okay, right. Shall we do one last clash for the day? Yeah, got to go sleep after this. Yeah, but because see familiar people here, decided to play a bit more. Yeah, and yeah, Clash of Clans is quite fun for me. It's like my way of distressing. So yeah, do join if you can. This will be the last game for my stream today, and then I will probably stream again on Thursday. And on Thursday, I hope I will have enough energy to do JavaScript because I really want to do JavaScript. Yeah, I want to be like maybe as good as Elite in JavaScript. Okay, maybe that's a bit too hard. Yeah, maybe half as good. Half as good is a good aim. All right, let's go. Yeah, I don't know how Elite learns his languages. He's like good at everything. JavaScript, Python, Ruby, Perl, Bash. Ah, yeah, I want to learn Bash one day. Yeah, Bash is good. Compute number times the digits in the number changes. For example, 333 changes 0 times, 123 changes 2 times. Oh, that's easy. That's easy. You just scan. Uh, so we just need to make sure that uh, the second one is not going to be the same as the, yeah, it's just going to be like this. So if I were to do this, okay, so I also need to make sure that I don't capture this whole thing. So I need to do a positive look ahead. So I need to do a formation like that, and I don't capture that group. So this will just check whether both are different. Okay, let's see this test two. It should be 0. Okay, let's just print what they capture for this because it's supposed to be 0. Oh, so actually this should be 2 already because mm, okay, so I guess this is still 1, but not 1. 1, 2, 2, 3, 1. Okay, somehow it seems to be just capturing one by one. That's not what I really want to do. I want to capture this, capture this whole group. No, actually no. I want to. I mean, it doesn't matter which group they capture as long as I get the right answer. So here it seems to be capturing everything. Yeah, you can do G sub also for this. Yeah. I'm just thinking why my code doesn't work. Because okay, so this positive look ahead doesn't take the string, so I can sample like this. I can sample this one. I can sample this one. The problem is it's not exactly doing what I want it to do. So like this is not one. Okay, so you see, if I were to do dot size, I mean, so far it looks like it's working, but it's not. It's more like printing out the entire sum of digits with this look ahead thing is not exactly working. I want to capture this, and then I just want to make sure this number is not the same as the one that I captured. Yeah, maybe I can just try to see what this thing is. So this will make sure that if I were to capture this, this will be two of the same numbers. If there's two of the same numbers. Mm, okay, if I don't do the thing, I do like that. Then I still need to find out the total length of it. 'Cause, I mean, if I were to do this, oh yeah, I forgot to take it up. Yeah, so I need to have the length of the. I need, if I want to do this, I need to do this. Okay, yeah, I need to do this. Then I can. Okay, what's d dot size? 3, right? Okay, so d dot scan is repeating numbers dot size 0. So it should be something like this. It all fails at test two. So I just wonder what is test two. Test two is 1111. So I guess if I do this method, I'll still need this look ahead like that. I mean, this method requires this because you don't want to group away the consecutive numbers. You want to make sure that all of the cases are taken into account. So this would work. This would work. Yeah, but this is not the shortest. So the shortest will be what it said. We do a G sub. Okay, we sub in. We take in the number here, and then we make sure that we take the same number here, any amount of the same number, and then we sub this with uh we sub this with we sub this with the number one. Then we just print the size minus one, which will mean that so if like 1223, I sub away this to 123, and there will be three distinct numbers, and then you minus one because it changes two times with three numbers. Okay, so I guess I need an exclamation mark. Oh, I forgot to print. I forgot to print. Yeah, so this is how you would do for 33 characters. I wonder if I can do this. Oh, I can. Oh, see, it finally works if I do this. Okay, so 2 3 doesn't work. 1 2 this one works. What's the second case? The second case is 2 3 1 4. Yeah, if I want to do this, I think I'll need to look ahead. Yeah, the look ahead actually screws things up with this method. Yeah, so Oh, they do have this squeeze. This means minus one. Actually, I could just do minus one. No, there's no difference. Yeah, squeeze. Yeah. So you just take away all duplicates. Okay. Maybe you did this. Yes. Okay. I figured it out. I figured it out. This is how you did it. Did it. I figured out elite solution. Thanks for the help, Elite, though, for the regex. Yeah, so I figured out three ways to solve this problem. One is using the G-sub method, one is just using the scan, and then you just remove the duplicates. And the last one is to just, instead of using regex to remove duplicates, you can use the squeeze function that will already do the way that regex will do for you. So when regex take a character and then match the next character, and then you sub it. Okay, here we don't sub with a null case, but I mean, I guess you could sub with a null case because this is, I mean, you have to do this multiple times. Wow, G sub. Yeah, I think it's the same. Ah, yes. So I got the same solution as Elite. This is it's an achievement for me. Yeah, because usually I can't get the same solution. So yeah, we just wait for the rest. In about 2 minutes, we should already end the clash. Yeah, but wow, look at that. And you coded it so fast. You coded it in 1 minute. It's as though this problem is like a piece of cake. Yeah. But actually, I'm very appreciative with like slash of code problems that teach you how to use regex, because regex is actually quite an important tool to use, especially for like passing text or passing a large list of numbers and so on. Nice. So you just go through every element in the list, and then you see whether the previous is it the same or not. Yeah, actually, I thought of another way to solve this. You can use like a difference of the two elements from forward and back, and then if the difference is equals to zero, and then you just sum those sums that are not equals to zero. But I guess this is faster because you can just check directly whether the previous equals to I. I mean, whether the previous equals to the current element. You can check directly like this. And then this the previous equals to I. I'm just thinking whether it will be easier if if you just did like for I in n, for I in length n, okay, for I in length n, then you just x plus equals to uh, the arrays n, right? N I equals to n I minus one, something like that. Yeah. So you could even do the whole thing in a sum. Yeah. Then that might be faster. Yeah, because you can use list comprehensions for this. Yeah. If you didn't have this extra step here, you could just look from the array 1 to the end, and then you do exactly what you did here in the list comprehension. You can sum it. Yeah, so the regex approach, if you don't do the gsub method, it didn't work. Yeah, because yeah, you're right. Regex returns first match unless you do a while loop and then you keep doing the gsub, then it will work. The crucial, oh nice bash. Okay, translate something something. Okay, so that's all I understand from this code. Green, whatever's over here -1. Yeah, I guess this is similar to what we have been doing. We probably took the unique characters that are non-consecutive, and then you probably take the length of it. That's why I guess. Unless you want to explain your code, the crucial, because I don't know Bash, but I just made a guess. Yeah. Hydrazer. Oh, okay. So I guess this is the character, and then you just check whether there's similar characters or not, and then you substitute in Y. I guess Y. Oh, okay. I don't understand this. Okay then. And anyway, thanks for joining in the stream today. And yeah, I've got to go. I'll catch you again another time. Okay, till then, happy coding and yeah, see you around. Bye.